An intense ending to the JV game already shows the heat in between this rivalry matchup, as it is the Grayson County Cougars and the Breckinridge County Fighting Tigers renewing a rivalry here in the Cougar Den for the first time in the year 2020. And a good afternoon and welcome here to Grayson County High School. Sam Gormley with you tonight as the Grayson County Cougars are getting ready to take on the Fighting Tigers of Breckinridge County. Some fireworks already been going off here in this first game of the JV as you had one parent get ejected. I mean, it was a whirlwind of the last 2 minutes. I mean, the last 2 minutes of the JV game probably lasted about 20 minutes. And the Cougar boys ended up winning that JV game. But tonight, it's a big matchup. Grayson County enters with a record of 4-8. The big storyline with them, though, is that they have not scored 40 points or more in 7 straight games. So they've scored under 40 7 straight times. They have a record of 1-6. Breck County comes in with a record of 7-3. We'll run down the scoring from both teams, talk to the head coach of the Cougars, Travis Johnson, and give you tonight's starting lineups. That comes up here and more. This is the Locker Room Show right here on K105.
When caring for a family member, their state of health is continually on your mind. And when they're faced with a health concern, you'll do just about anything to make them feel better. Rest assured, their feel better starts right here at Midway Pharmacy. We take our time to get to know all about your family's health history so we can provide you with educated advice. So when someone's counting on you to help them maintain a healthy lifestyle or to overcome that untimely sickness, remember, your feel better starts here at Midway Pharmacy.
Living in your ideal home, or is it still a dream? Future Designs Building Materials can help you turn your dreams into reality with atrium windows that will make the sun look brighter, roofing material that will keep your home protected year-round, and decking material for that perfect barbecue setting. Now is the perfect time to get your home improvement project off the ground. Got questions? Future Designs Building Materials can help with all your lumber and home improvement questions. Visit Future Designs Building Materials on Quarry Road in Litchfield or fdbm.net.
At Dan Powers GM Center in Litchfield, you'll find the area's largest selection of late model vehicles with hundreds of vehicles to choose from. And with a $500 trade assist on every qualified purchase, a broad network of lenders, low interest rates, Dan Powers GM Center in Litchfield is the best choice for your next vehicle purchase. And if you don't see what you're looking for, they will find it. Plus, the friendly professional service staff is always there to meet your needs. Dan Powers GM Center, 1517 Elizabethtown Road in Litchfield.
Nice pool, lady.
What are you doing?
Oh, just giving you a taste of what it's like for us fish.
Well, what do you mean?
You people throw all this stuff on the ground, and it washes down the storm drain right into my pool. Ew, yourself. Don't just walk about it. Stop it before us fish have to take matters into our own hands. Flippers!
Help keep Kentucky's waterways cleaner by keeping trash off the ground. Visit our website to find out how you can help.
The Twin Lakes Best Mix, K105.
Welcome back here to the Cougar Den. Grayson County getting ready to take on Breckinridge County here in the first game of 2020 at home for Grayson County. Breck County enters game. This is game 1 for them in the year 2020 as they come in with a record of 7-3. They're 3-0 in the 11th district. Their leading scorer is Kavion Mitchell, averaging just about 22 points a game, pulling down 6.8 rebounds per game. Other names you need to know, Justin Shrewsbury. He averages 13.2 points and 6.6 rebounds per game. Kaysen Morris averages 8.7 points and 3.7 rebounds per game. Brock Lucas averages 9.3 points and 3.4 rebounds per game. That's a name baseball fans might remember, as he is going to play at the University of Tennessee for baseball next year. But he's on the basketball court here today. They're coached by Patrick Critchlow. He's in his 13th season with a record of 203 and 143 overall. They lost their 2 leading scorers from last year, Kobe Poole and Tanner Whitworth. That was a team that lost in the regional finals to Owensboro. Their next game will be at home against Butler County on Tuesday. Their last time out was down in Daytona Beach and they lost to Fairdale by a final score of 65-61. We'll take a break, talk about the Grayson County Cougars. Coming up, this is Cougar Basketball right here on K105.
Take it from me, quitting tobacco isn't easy. It can take several attempts before you can finally quit for good. So if at first you don't succeed, quit. Quit again. And remember, even though quitting is hard, you don't have to do it alone. Quit Now Kentucky is with you every step of the way. For free help quitting tobacco, text QUIT KY to 797979 or go to quitnowkentucky.org.
What's the FAFSA?
I have no idea what FAFSA stands for.
Yeah, I've heard a couple of people at school talk about it, but I haven't actually had a conversation about it.
When I'm preparing for college, my top priorities are how to pay for it.
They're really focused on getting you to the college level. They're not really focused on getting you through college, so they don't really talk about the financial aid or FAFSA.
The free application for federal student aid is the first step, and it just got easier. Visit knowhowtogoky.org to find out more.
At the core, most any farm is a family, and I'm proud to work with my family every day.
It's hard to explain if you haven't experienced it, but farming is not just a living, it is a lifestyle.
You've got to love what you do. I love farming.
I think a lot of people are very happy to know that neighbors, people like us, are the ones raising their food.
And we want our neighbors to enjoy the same product that we serve to our family.
Kentucky Farm Families.
Feeding Kentucky.
Feeding the world.
Nice pool, lady.
What are you doing?
Oh, just giving you a taste of what it's like for us fish.
Well, what do you mean?
You people throw all this stuff on the ground, and it washes down the storm drain right into my pool. Ew, yourself. Don't just squawk about it. Stop it before us fish have to take matters into our own hands. Flippers!
Help keep Kentucky's waterways cleaner by keeping trash off the ground. Visit our website to find out how you can help.
Best Mix, K105.
Welcome back here to the Cougar Den. Grayson County getting ready to take on Breck County in a big matchup here between two rivalry teams. I look over at our officials for tonight's game. I recognize, I can't remember his name right in the middle, our lead official, but I want to say that he just celebrated his 30th year of doing officiating here for basketball. I'll ask the illustrious sports writer, Don Brown. I'm sure he'll remember his name, but he's one of the top official, so it's good to see him out there right now here between these teams, between Breck County and Grayson County. Cougars played Central Hardin last night, and despite 18 from Nolan Schartzer and 15 from Keegan Sharp, the Bullies fell to the Bruins by a final score of 48-38. Schartzer is the leading scorer. He's averaging just about 16 points a game. Keegan Sharp averages just about 9. They're coached by Travis Johnston, who is in his third season with a record of 34-40 overall. When you look at this, offense has been a struggle for the Cougars. They have 7 straight games scoring under 40 points. They need to try and find some semblance of offense tonight. I mean, it's no secret. If you don't score, you're not going to win many games. And that has shown here is in those 7 games that the Cougars have scored under 40 points, they're 1-6. The one win was a 39-32 overtime win over Davis County 1 week ago today. We'll take a break, talk to the head coach of the Cougars, Travis Johnston, and get his thoughts on tonight's matchup, as this is Cougar Basketball right here on K105.
I am a nurse,
a firefighter,
a college student,
a mother,
and I am an American soldier.
I will always be ready
for every storm
and disaster that threatens my community.
I will always be there to protect my neighbors,
my family,
and my country.
We are the Army National Guard.
We are the Army National Guard.
We are the Army National Guard.
Visit nationalguard.com to learn more about part-time service.
One of the interesting things about farming is that probably no 2 days are exactly the same. The day-to-day things are not chores to us. They're work sometimes, but yet in the long run, they're things that we are very passionate about doing on a daily basis. We're a part of providing a quality product to our urban neighbors.
From our hands to yours.
We're Kentucky beef producers, helping to feed Kentucky.
Kentucky Farm Families.
Feeding Kentucky.
Feeding the world.
When caring for a family member, their state of health is continually on your mind, and when they're faced with a health concern, you'll do just about anything to make them feel better. Rest assured, their feel better starts right here at Midway Pharmacy. We take our time to get to know all about your family's health history so we can provide you with educated advice. So when someone's counting on you to help them maintain a healthy lifestyle or to overcome that untimely sickness, remember, at Midway Pharmacy.
At the core, most any farm is a family, and I'm proud to work with my family every day.
It's hard to explain if you haven't experienced it, but farming is not just a living, it is a lifestyle.
You've got to love what you do. I love farming.
I think a lot of people are very happy to know that neighbors, people like us, are the ones raising their food.
And we want our neighbors to enjoy the same product that we serve to our family.
Kentucky Farm Families.
Feeding Kentucky.
Feeding the world.
The Twin Lakes Best Mix, K105.
Welcome back to the Locker Room Show here on K105. Sam Gormley now joined by the head coach of the Grayson County Cougars, Travis Johnston, and coach 1-2 down at Logan County in the holiday tournament with a win over Davis County and an overtime loss against Hopkinsville and then a tough loss to a good Clinton County team. How did you think your team played during that tournament?
The first game, I didn't like how we played, but Clinton County, they're kind of like us. They had one guy that's really one player that's really good, like Nolan, and but they're just really tough and really smart. I think they took 7-8 charges on us, and but we had a lot of dumb plays that game. And then Davis County, I thought we played really well. I thought our defense was really well, played really good, and then against Hopkinsville, we had them on the road. We were down all game and got up 1 with about a minute and a half, 2 minutes left, and just couldn't find their coach made a really smart move going to a different kind of trap. But overall I was pleased. I thought our defense has looked really good, and it still looked good over the tournament, and we just came up about 4 or 5 plays short in 2 games from going 3-0.
Last night, you had a game against Central Hardin, losing by 10. And, losing by 10 to one of those teams up in the Elizabethtown area can be a good thing. How did your team play?
Yeah, well, defensively overall wasn't bad, but we made a lot of mistakes as far as how we were supposed to guard stuff, how we were supposed to our coverages on certain things, and which is all on the scouting report. And that was kind of our message last night is we put all this time into scouting reports, and we may not be the biggest or have the most talent, but if we can be the smartest team, then that's going to put us in a lot of games. And we lost by 10, and we made a countless amount of mistakes. So it's there. Everything's right there. We just have to eliminate about 5 to 10, which is a wide range, but about 5 to 10 bonehead plays during the game, and our record would be flip-flopped right now.
Your youth is something that your team, it's no secret, your team's really young. Now that you've reached the 2020 year, it's a brand new year, how do you think your youth has developed in this first month and a half of the season?
I thought it was really good early. I think it's been really bad lately. I don't know. It could be something to where, of course, we've played some really good teams, and it could be something to where we've kind of got on a losing streak here, and it's head down instead of what can I do to make it better and improve on it. So we just got to stay mentally tough and focused and paying attention to the report and making sure we're working hard in practice, because our 2 practice days before Central Hardin weren't very good, and you could kind of feel what was going to happen there. And those are just things that can't happen when you're that young and that inexperienced. Then good teams like Central Hardin with about 4 or 5 seniors, they're going to beat you.
You have 7 straight games scoring less than 40 points. Breck County averages giving up about 60. What does your offense need to do tonight against Breck County?
I'm really hoping we get above the 40-point mark. We play a little bit slower than most teams, and we really focus on defense, but it's hard to score over 40 when you're averaging 20 turnovers a game. That's 20 shots that are 20 times you have the ball to where you don't even get a shot up. And then the reason we beat Davis County is because we had 15 turnovers and we got 12 offensive rebounds. So if you're going to turn the ball over, you have to find ways to get extra possessions, and we're just not doing a very good job of that right now. We're not getting any steals or deflections. We're not getting a lot of offensive rebounds. I think maybe we had 3 or 4 last night, and then 20 turnovers. So, again, it's hard to we don't shoot the ball very good besides Keegan anyway, but when you turn the ball over 20 times and you don't get those possessions back, it's hard to score over 40 points. So the main thing is just taking care of the ball and making sure we get some shots up.
Breck County, you played them twice last year in two completely different games. Both were losses, but the game here, you held them to 46 points, which was by far the least amount that they scored the entire season. What does your defense need to do to slow them down offensively?
It's kind of similar to last year when they had Kobe Poole. Really good player. Mitchell has developed into an outstanding player, probably top 5 in the region, averaging about 22 a game. And we got to keep him out of the lane, first and foremost. Nolan will have him. He's got to stay out of foul trouble and keep him out of the lane. And then they have a really good post guy in Shrewsbury who's really good, 15 feet and in. So we got to make sure we make it tough on him. And then can't let Mitchell get drives. And another big thing, going back to turnovers, we can't let Mitchell, he plays the top of their 1-3-1, and we can't let him get easy deflections for layups to bump that scoring up.
You mentioned Shrewsbury, but they also have Irwin, 2 big guys down inside. How do you combat that when your team has got more size than last year, but still not 6'6" like they've got?
I think we can beat them up a little bit. I think we can be more physical. Now they don't. It's not that they hate contact, but they would rather go against it. So we got to make sure we keep an arm on them at all times and kind of push them out and make sure they feel contact when they come in the lane, because you just can't. You can't combat 6'7" versus 6'1" and 6'6" versus 6 foot. So you just got to be tougher and be a little bit more physical against them.
Coach, good luck. We'll have more here on the Locker Room Show coming up after this.
When caring for a family member, their state of health is continually on your mind. And when they're faced with a health concern, you'll do just about anything to make them feel better. Rest assured, their feel better starts right here at Midway Pharmacy. We take our time to get to know all about your family's health history so we can provide you with educated advice. So when someone's counting on you to help them maintain a healthy lifestyle or to overcome that untimely sickness, remember, at Midway Pharmacy.
Nice pool, lady.
What are you doing?
Oh, just giving you a taste of what it's like for us fish.
Well, what do you mean?
You people throw all this stuff on the ground, and it washes down the storm drain right into my pool. Ew, yourself. Don't just squawk about it. Stop it before us fish have to take matters into our own hands. Flippers!
Help keep Kentucky's waterways cleaner by keeping trash off the ground. Visit our website to find out how you can help.
Take it from me, quitting tobacco isn't easy. It can take several attempts before you can finally quit for good. So if at first you don't succeed, quit. Quit again. And remember, even though quitting is hard, you don't have to do it alone. Quit Now Kentucky is with you every step of the way.
For free help quitting tobacco, text QUIT KY to 797979 or go to quitnowkentucky.org.
You wouldn't get caught out on the lake without your favorite bait. So why would you get caught digging without calling 811?
Are you getting ready to start your own digging project? Be sure to call 811 and get your underground utilities located. It's the law and it's free.
Here, try this.
The Twin Lakes Best Mix, K105.
Welcome back here to the Cougar Den. This has been the Locker Room Show on K105. We'll have the starting lineups and the play-by-play after this. This is Cougar Basketball right here on K105.
At Dan Powers GM Center in Litchfield, you'll find the area's largest selection of late model vehicles with hundreds of vehicles to choose from. And with a $500 trade assist on every qualified purchase, a broad network of lenders, low interest rates, Dan Powers GM Center in Litchfield is the best choice for your next vehicle purchase. And if you don't see what you're looking for, they will find it. Plus, the friendly professional service staff is always there to meet your needs. Dan Powers GM Center, 1517 Elizabethtown Road in Litchfield.
What's the FAFSA?
I have no idea what FAFSA stands for.
Yeah, I've heard a couple of people at school talk about it, but I haven't actually had like a conversation about it.
When I'm preparing for college, my top priorities are how to pay for it.
They're really focused on getting you to the college level. They're not really focused on getting you through college, so they don't really talk about the financial aid or FAFSA.
The free application for federal student aid is the first step, and it just got easier. Visit knowhowtogoky.org to find out more.
At Dan Powers GM Center in Litchfield, you'll find the area's largest selection of late model vehicles with hundreds of vehicles to choose from. And with a $500 trade assist on every qualified purchase, a broad network of lenders, low interest rates, Dan Powers GM Center in Litchfield is the best choice for your next vehicle purchase. And if you don't see what you're looking for, they will find it. Plus, the friendly professional service staff is always there to meet your needs. Dan Powers GM Center, 1517 Elizabethtown Road in Litchfield.
When caring for a family member, their state of health is continually on your mind. And when they're faced with a health concern, you'll do just about anything to make them feel better. Rest assured, their feel better starts right here at Midway Pharmacy. We take our time to get to know all about your family's health history so we can provide you with educated advice. So when someone's counting on you to help them maintain a healthy lifestyle or to overcome that untimely sickness, remember, your feel better starts here at Midway Pharmacy.
It's time for basketball in Litchfield between Grayson County and Breckinridge County. As let's meet your starting lineups for both teams. First for the visiting Breckinridge County Fighting Tigers. Junior guard Kason Morris. Senior center Justin Shrewsbury. Senior guard Kavion Mitchell. Senior guard Brock Lewis. And senior forward Trey Irwin. We'll give you the starting lineup for the Grayson County Cougars. After this is Cougar basketball right here on K105.
22, Brock Lucas.
When caring for a family member, their state of health is continually on your mind. And when they're faced with a health concern, you'll do just about anything to make them feel better. Rest assured, their feel better starts right here at Midway Pharmacy. We take our time to get to know all about your family's health history so we can provide you with educated advice. So when someone's counting on you to help them maintain a healthy lifestyle or to overcome that untimely sickness, remember, your feel better starts here at Midway Pharmacy.
At Dan Powers GM Center in Litchfield, you'll find the area's largest selection of late model vehicles with hundreds of vehicles to choose from. And with a $500 trade assist on every qualified purchase, a broad network of lenders, low interest rates, Dan Powers GM Center in Litchfield is the best choice for your next vehicle purchase. And if you don't see what you're looking for, they will find it. Plus, the friendly professional service staff is always there to meet your needs. Dan Powers GM Center, 1517 Elizabethtown Road in Litchfield.
Here for the Grayson County Cougars at guard, number 2, Keegan Sharp. At guard, number 10, senior Nolan Schartzer. At guard, junior, number 12, Miles Hornbeck. And at forward, freshman, number 22, Dylan Horn. And at forward, sophomore, number 32, Hunter Toms. That's your starting lineup for the Grayson County Cougars. We're getting ready to get underway here just about 10 minutes later than we were suspecting, but we are ready to go. Good officiating crew here as Barry Barnes is leading them up, the head of the 3rd Region officials. He's the main man here. He's going to throw the ball up, and we are underway. Dylan Horn corrals the tip, and we are underway. Grayson County wearing their home whites with orange numerals. Breck County in their maroon jerseys with a checkerboard up the side, similar to what Kentucky has, gray numerals. Cougars working from right to left. They have the ball swinging out. Right wing 3 by Hornbeck is in and out. Rebound by Mitchell is knocked into the hands of Shrewsbury. Shrewsbury gives it right back to Mitchell. Mitchell down the right side. He goes right to the hole. They're going to wave the basket off as a foul is called on Hunter Toms. That's his first and the team's first. They throw it into Mitchell straight away. Guarded by Schertzer. Breck County working from left to right. Over to the left side. It's taken here and driving down in off the left side. It's an air ball by Brock Lucas. Schertzer comes down with the rebound. Schertzer angling it back towards the far side to the right wing to Hornbeck. Hornbeck into the corner to Sharp. Sharp will pull up from the right wing. Three is no good off the back of the iron. Hornbeck comes down with a rebound. Knocks down Dylan Horn as he came down right on top of it. Off to Sharp in the right wing. He thinks about the three. Instead gives it off to Hornbeck. Hornbeck back to Sharp. Deep three, right wing. Good! Keegan Sharp gives Grayson County an early 3-0 lead. You give him his chances, and he's going to knock it down. 3-0. Grayson County leads. 6:45 to play here in the first quarter. Driving in is Irwin. He spin move inside the lane. His floater is an air ball, and the rebound is pulled down by Schertzer. Schertzer angling it back towards the far side, and Mitchell comes down with it. Down the left side, off to the right side, dumping a pass off to Shrewsbury, who lays it in with the right hand. 3-2. Grayson County leads. But that defense here, it's like a 1-3-1 zone that Breck County's primarily going to come out with. Off to Horn in the corner, off to the right wing to Sharp. Sharp back here to Horn in the corner. Horn down inside, off the right block to Toms. Blocked from behind by Mitchell. The rebound, though, taken by Hornbeck. Hornbeck outside, deep three, straight away by Keegan Sharp. Way off to the right. Trey Irwin with the rebound. He gives it off now to the guard, Kavion Mitchell. Mitchell up the right side. He'll pull up from 18 feet. It's a no-good lane duck off the back of the iron. And it was rebounded by Toms. Toms gets it off to Schertzer. Schertzer up to the far side to Sharp. Sharp to the free throw line to Toms. Toms outside to Schertzer. Schertzer still looking for his first shot. It's been primarily Keegan Sharp who does a floater inside the right lane. That shot rattles home. Keegan Sharp gives Grayson County the 5-2 lead here. 5 minutes and 40 seconds to play in the first quarter. Sam Gormley here with you tonight. We appreciate you tuning in on K105 and K105 Digital Productions. At the free throw line, passing out to Mitchell. Three-pointer, right wing, good. Kavion Mitchell ties the game up here at 5-5. Mitchell comes into this game averaging just about 22 points per game. From beyond the arc, he shoots just about 38%. The Cougars turning one over. Outlet pass up downside to Lucas. Lucas out front here to Mitchell. Mitchell drives down the left lane, kicks out to Lucas. Three-pointer, far corner is a no-good off the back of the iron. Shrewsbury with the rebound. He puts it down, gets around Toms. His reverse layup, and the lay-in is good. Justin Shrewsbury, he has 4 points, and he came into this game averaging 13.2. He's the second leading scorer on this Breckinridge County team. At the free throw line, Toms outside to Schertzer. He'll take a three from the left wing. No good. Rebound by Shrewsbury. Breck County has got two players on the floor that measure at about 6'6", and they have a major size advantage. Mitchell drives in, he gets it stripped, goes into the hands, though, of Lucas, who has it on the left wing. He'll throw one down inside to Shrewsbury. Drives in, and a foul is whistled on the floor. It's going to be called on Dylan Horn. That's his first and the team's second. 7-5, Breck County leads this one, 4.5 minutes to play in the first quarter. Lucas to pass in. He gives it in to Shrewsbury. Takes two dribbles off the right side. The basket is good by Justin Shrewsbury. 9-5. Shrewsbury with 6 points here to lead the way for Breck County. Toms up the middle, finding help with Schertzer. Schertzer gives it off to Horn. Horn inside to Toms. Toms over to the right side to Hornbeck. Hornbeck back inside to Horn to Toms. Toms outside to Hornbeck. Hornbeck drives down the right lane, dumps a pass off to Toms. Toms pump fakes, looking for help, finds it with Sharp. Three-pointer right wing is no good off the front of the iron. Long rebound, chased out by Keegan Sharp. And Grayson County now the pass stolen away here by Lucas. Lucas behind the back dribble, goes up with a reverse layup, and it is good by Brock Lucas. Timeout taken on the floor by Travis Johnston. We'll take it with him. 11-5, Breck County leads. It's Cougar basketball on K105.
When caring for a family member, their state of health is continually on your mind. And when they're faced with a health concern, you'll do just about anything to make them feel better. Rest assured, their feel better starts right here at Midway Pharmacy. We take our time to get to know all about your family's health history so we can provide you with educated advice. So when someone's counting on you to help them maintain a healthy lifestyle or to overcome that untimely sickness, remember, your feel better starts here at Midway Pharmacy.
A 9-0 run by Breck County has given them an 11-5 lead here with 3 minutes and 53 seconds to play in the first quarter. Some turnovers have been the story here, is allowing them for easy points. And then Parker Shrewsbury inside, Justin Shrewsbury, as they don't really have an answer for him, does Grayson County with a size. Into the corner to Hornbeck. Grayson County with the ball out of the timeout. Hornbeck is wrapped up, and they're going to say out of bounds off of him. So it looked like he was almost wrapped around with a foul, but the officials, two officials were right there on top of it and say it went out of bounds off of Grayson County. Kavion Mitchell to carry this one right up across the GC logo. It's a nice job by the Grayson County custodial staff. They wax the floor, and it looks really good. Irwin drives it down, instead passes off to Mitchell. Mitchell at the free throw line. He'll drive it down the left side. Off the left side. The basket's too hard. Rebound by Horn. Horn is working. He's got 1-on-2. He's going to take it himself off the left side. Nice move by Dylan Horn to finish off the left side of the basket. And that stops the 9-0 run. 11-7, Breck County leads, 3 minutes to play in the first quarter. Down inside, pass out to Irwin. He pump fakes the three and walks with it. And after the play, he drove in and attempted a dunk and whiffed on it. 3 minutes to play in the first quarter. 11-7, Breck leads Grayson. Grayson County trying to pick up their first win against the Fighting Tigers since January of 2017, so in almost 3 years. Cougars last year played them twice. One game was really ugly, and one game was a 16-point loss here, but it was a little closer than that. Three-pointer by Childress, who's into the game off the left side, is no good. The rebound is taken here by Morris. Morris at the free throw line, drives down the right side. His fadeaway jumper is no good. Rebound is Lucas, comes down, blocked out of bounds by Horn. And he came down with it, but his foot was on the line. And immediately, Mr. Spirit there to give him a pat on the back. No. Oh, and they're going to call a foul on Lucas. As I missed the whistle. Hornbeck to check into the game here for Grayson County. That's Nolan Hornbeck. So on the floor here for Grayson County, Childress, Nolan Hornbeck, Schartzer, Horn, and Sharp. Mitchell steals a pass in the backcourt, goes up with a dunk and misses it. He went up with the right hand, and the ball ended up landing in about the first row of the stands here behind the Cougar bench. And this is where, if you're a coach, it's kind of one of those things, if you're not going to make it, go with a lay-in and get the easy basket, especially when it's a 4-point game. Sharp on the right wing. Outside to Schartzer. Schartzer to the right elbow. Outside to Sharp. Three-pointer right wing. Good! Keegan Sharp. And Keegan Sharp has 8 of the Cougars' 10 points. It's 11-10 Breck County, Grayson County with a nice answer here. Mitchell at the right elbow. Drives into the middle. Has it stripped from behind by Horn. He taps it out, though. A three straight away. Good! Knocking it home is Isaac Seeger. And that's how they answer. 14-10, Breck County leads, 1:44 to play here in the first quarter. McCready to check in, next stoppage of play. Horn straight away, outside to Schartzer. Nolan still looking for his first basket of this game. He is the Grayson County Cougars' leading scorer. Childress down to Nolan Hornbeck. Reverse layup is no good. Rebound by Shrewsbury. Shrewsbury off here to Mitchell. Mitchell angling it back towards the far side. Pass out to Seeger. Seeger back to Mitchell. Mitchell thinks about the three, but instead gives it back now to Seeger. Seeger down inside to Shrewsbury. Shrewsbury fades away, and the shot is a lane duck off to the left side. Rebound by Keegan Sharp. Cougars defense out of this last timeout has been a lot better. Not allowing easy baskets. Right wing, Schartzer will take the three, and it rattles in and out. Childress with the rebound. He goes up with a shot. No good. Rebound by Nolan Hornbeck. He goes up with it. That shot's no good. Horn comes down with a rebound. He's wrapped up from behind, and a jump ball possession will go towards Breck County. So the Cougars got 3 straight rebounds there. No, a foul. Foul whistled on Kaysen Morris. That's his first and the team's second, so the Cougars will keep the ball here. Keegan Sharp to pass in. Gives it into the right side to Nolan Hornbeck. Shot blocked by Irwin, and Irwin comes down with it. So Nolan Hornbeck getting some early minutes here in this game. Trying to get some momentum down inside as he's one of the size advantages. He guards Irwin. Irwin drives in, passes off to the left side to Seeger. Seeger drives it down the left lane, goes up with a shot. Might have been partially blocked by Childress. Hornbeck comes down with it, gives it off to Braden Childress, and immediately Travis Johnston holds up the slow down sign and says, let's just slow down and make things sure that we can get things going here. Childress straight away. He has things at the circles. And he just holds the ball on his right hip. Into the corner to Sharp. Sharp, 10-foot floater off the right side is good. Keegan Sharp enters double figures. He has 10 points, 14-12. Right away, Mitchell. He pulls up. Straight away three is good. He knocks down the three as time expires, and Breck County leads this one 17-12 after one. This is Cougar basketball on K105.
When caring for a family member, their state of health is continually on your mind. And when they're faced with a health concern, you'll do just about anything to make them feel better. Rest assured, their feel better starts right here at Midway Pharmacy. We take our time to get to know all about your family's health history so we can provide you with educated advice. So when someone's counting on you to help them maintain a healthy lifestyle or to overcome that untimely sickness, remember, your feel better starts here at Midway Pharmacy.
Welcome back to the show. Now it's time to dig into some of this great barbecue.
Cut!
Tim, what are you doing in your phone?
You said it's time to dig, and I'm dialing 811 because I always call before I dig.
That's if you're digging into your lawn or garden. 811 helps you avoid underground utilities by marking them for free. But this is our food lovers show.
Then I'll tell you what, I am digging in.
Know what's below. Call 811 before you dig.
A three-pointer by Kavion Mitchell was a dagger there in that quarter as the Cougars had it to within two, but he pulled up a three straight away at the buzzer and gives Breck County a 5-point advantage here to start this second quarter. Keegan Sharp, though, had 10 points in the quarter to lead the way for Grayson County. The only other player to score was Dylan Horn. Kicks it out, Mitchell, three-pointer far side, good. And he answers with a little 6-0 run of himself. And he has 3 3-pointers, 9 points in this game. Keegan Sharp right up the middle. The zone defense for Breck County. McCready from 15 feet. That shot's no good. Rebound tapped around and finally is run down, throwing up, and Schartzer will come down with it. Schartzer from 18 feet, left elbow, good. Nolan Schartzer puts his name into the scorebook. Grayson County needs to get him rolling if they want to stay into this game against one of the better teams in this region, the defending region runner-up. Brock Lucas right up the middle. He'll take it down the left side. Spin move inside the lane. The floater is good. Brock Lucas finishes, and it's an 8-point Breck County lead, 22-14, 7 minutes to play in the second quarter. Keegan Sharp backs it into the right front court to the free throw line to Toms. Toms tries to find Higdon, but Mitchell saves it from going out of bounds into the hands of Lucas. Lucas across the timeline, off the left side, guarded by Sharp. Down inside, pass stolen away by Toms. Toms outlet pass up to Schartzer. Schartzer angling it back towards the near side, needing help. Now he's going to take it himself down the left side. The shot is no good. He gets the rebound back, spins around. His shot partially blocked by Irwin. Toms comes down with it. His shot's no good. Irwin comes down with a rebound this time for Breck County. Irwin gives it off now to the guard, Brock Lucas, who's going to slow things down, off to Mitchell. Mitchell running things in between the circles. Ethan Lewis for Breck County will check in next stoppage of play. To the left elbow to Shrewsbury. Shrewsbury outside to Morris. Morris guarded by Jackson Higdon, who's into the game for Grayson County. Irwins tries to fire a pass down in. It was tapped by Schartzer into the hands of Shrewsbury. Outside Mitchell. Mitchell passes down inside to Shrewsbury, and a foul is whistled on the floor on Grayson County. If it's on Toms, it's his second, and it is on Hunter Toms. So Toms picks up his second foul and the team's third. Dylan Horn checks into the game. Hunter Toms will check out. And again for Breck County, Ethan Lewis. So on the floor for Grayson County, Sharp, Schartzer, Horn, McCready, and Higdon. They pass it into Irwin. Irwin outside to Mitchell. Mitchell backs things up. McCready guarding him with 6 minutes to play here in the second quarter. Down inside to Shrewsbury. Shrewsbury loses his dribble at first, and now he is backed into the corner. Nice job by Dylan Horn. He needs to find help and hands it off to Mitchell. Deep three, right corner, good. Kavion Mitchell has 4 3-pointers in this first half. He needed that one with a man in his face. 25-14. Breck County leads this one over Grayson County. Schartzer angling it back towards the middle, and an offensive foul is going to be called there on Nolan Schartzer.
Nolan Schartzer, his first, team number 4.
For Schartzer, that's his first and the team's fourth. 25-14, Breck County leads this one. 5.5 minutes to play in the second quarter. Driving in, kicks it out now to Morris. Morris drives it down, 18-foot jump shot from the right elbow is short. Rebound by Lucas. He goes up with a shot. It's good. Ethan Lucas with a basket, 27-14. And Grayson County needs an answer in the worst kind of way. Breck County trying to take advantage of this with a big run. Outside Sharp. Sharp pump fakes guarded by Lucas. Now he backs it up to the right wing. Drives it down, passes off Higdon. Deep three, right wing, no good. Rebound is knocked by Irwin into the hands of Mitchell. Somebody needs to get a hand in Mitchell's face. Angling it back. Free throw line jumper is no good short. Irwin with a rebound off the right side. His shot's no good. Irwin goes over top of Schartzer to pull down the rebound. And he's going to be fouled on the shot. And that's called on Dylan Horn. That's his second. And the team's fifth. Trey Irwin to the free throw line. He's 41.7% from that stripe this season. The first one is good. Brayton Childress checks into the game for Grayson County. Into the game for Breck County, Brock Lucas and Isaac Seeger. Two of the studs on the baseball team for the Fighting Tigers, who are the defending third region champions. Irwin's second chance coming is good. A 15-point lead here for the Fighting Tigers. Cross court to Sharp. Sharp here to the near side to Schartzer. Schartzer gets around his defender, Seeger, into the corner to McCready. McCready's double teamed, needs to find help. Jump pass off to Keegan Sharp. Sharp outside, in between the circles, off to the right side to Childress. Childress gets around Mitchell. He was poked from behind by Kavion Mitchell. That'll be Mitchell's first and the team's third. Childress passes this into the backcourt to Nolan Schartzer. He only has 2 points in this game for Grayson County. Quickly double-teamed as he crosses half court. Spins all the way around into the corner. Childress thinks about the three, passes down to Nolan Hornbeck. Saved in bounds after originally stealing it is Mitchell. Seeger up the near side of the court. Picks up his dribble. Childress is right in his face, passes off to Mitchell. Mitchell down the left lane, goes up with a shot. It is good. Kayvon Mitchell with a basket. He has 14 points. Timeout on the floor taken by Travis Johnston. We'll take it with him. 31-14, Breck County leads. It's Cougar basketball on K105.
Take it from me, quitting tobacco isn't easy. It can take several attempts before you can finally quit for good. So if at first you don't succeed, quit. Quit again. And remember, even though quitting is hard, you don't have to do it alone. Quit Now Kentucky is with you every step of the way.
For free help quitting tobacco, text QUIT KY to 797979 or go to quitnowkentucky.org.
It's one of the interesting things about farming is that probably no 2 days are exactly the same.
No run here has given Breck County a 31-14 lead. And it's just been ugly out of this quarter. Breck County has outscored the Cougars 14-2. So it's been an ugly start to this quarter here for Grayson County. There's really not much more you can say. Kayvon Mitchell, he has 14 points for Grayson County, but the Cougars, other than an Nolan Schartzer basket, have yet to score really in this quarter and really have any success moving the ball at all. For Grayson County, their next game will be on Tuesday. They'll travel to Muhlenberg County for a matchup against the Mustangs, a team that beat them on a buzzer beater last year here at the Cougar Den. Out front, Nolan Schartzer. As we come back to action, Grayson County needs a basket. Passes down to the right elbow to Hornbeck. Hornbeck swings a pass outside to McCready, who's double-teamed in the corner. Jump pass to Schartzer. Schartzer passes off to Childress, who finishes off the left side. Nice job by Chandler McCready in the far corner to stay strong with the ball and make sure that he could keep the dribble going and not have a turnover. Passes down inside. Shrewsbury turns around and nails the jumper. And Grayson County just doesn't have a size answer for either Justin Shrewsbury or Trey Irwin. There's just nothing you can do, and that ball is kicked into the backcourt by Isaac Seeger, playing a little soccer. Sub coming in for Breck County. O'Donoghue checks in.
Breckinridge County is number 12, Eamon O'Donoghue.
So Childress will pass this in here from in front of the scorer's table. This is WKHG Litchfield K105. And McCready passes it in to Schartzer. Schartzer immediately bodied up. He's double teamed. Reach and foul not called on Seeger. Cross court to Sharp. Sharp three-pointer right wing is no good. Rebound by Shrewsbury. Shrewsbury gets it off to Mitchell, and immediately they're running. Outlet pass up to Lucas. Pulls up from 10 feet. Is good. Brock Lucas makes it. He has 6 points. 35-16. Breck County leads this one. 2 minutes and 45 seconds to play in the second quarter. Keegan Sharp off the right wing. Passes off to Schartzer. Schartzer cross court here to the near side to Childress. Childress spins all the way around to Schartzer. Schartzer to the free throw line to Clark. Clark outside. Sharp three-pointer. Good. Keegan Sharp with an answer. He has 13 points. And really the only player doing anything for Grayson County right now. He is 13 of Grayson County's 19 points. They trail by 16 here. 2:17 to play in the first half. Mitchell straight away picks up his dribble. He'll pull up from 3. No good. Actually misses a 3. That might have been his first miss from that distance so far tonight. Childress into the corner to Schartzer. Schartzer spin move off the left side. The basket's good. Nice move by Nolan Schartzer to get to the basket. Little 5-0 spurt by Grayson County. They brought it to within 14. And if you're Grayson County, this is kind of what you need. You need to start chipping away, get it closer as we get closer to the half. Wood and Hornbeck to check in next stoppage of play. Lucas drives down, spin move off the right side. The basket is good. Nice move by Brock Lucas. He has 8 points now for Breck County. And right now, Travis Johnston talking to his subs waiting to come in on Lucas, and he has. Every time he's driven in, he's spun every single time, and that's exactly what he's saying. He's going to spin every time. Childress, spin move, goes up with a shot, and he walks with it. Hornbeck and Wood to check in. McCready and Childress check out for Grayson County. So on the floor for Grayson County, you've got Clark, Schartzer, Hornbeck, Wood, and Sharp. For Breck County, you have Lucas, Mitchell, Shrewsbury, Morris, and O'Donohue. Right side, Lucas. He'll drive it in. Dumps a pass off to O'Donohue in the corner. O'Donohue passes off to Shrewsbury, who gets around Evan Clark and finishes off the right side. 39-21, 48 seconds to play in the second quarter. Schartzer has things in between the circles, drives it down the right lane, goes up with a shot, and it is no good. Rebound tapped out into the hands of Morris. Morris passes off here to Mitchell. 30 seconds to play in this first half, and Breck County really in no rush at all. They have exploded in this second quarter points-wise. Mitchell has things just slowly dribbling, and Grayson County setting up in a man-to-man. Now they're going to back into a little bit of a zone defense here. Quickly double-teaming Mitchell. Passes off to Morris off the left side. Morris cross-court pass to Lucas. Lucas drives in, passes off, stolen away by Hornbeck. Schartzer, 3/4 of the length pass, course shot is no good. So at the end of one, 39-21, Breck County leads this one over Grayson County. This is Cougar basketball right here on K105.
Welcome back to the show. Now it's time to dig into some of this great barbecue.
Cut!
Tim, what are you doing in your phone?
You said it's time to dig, and I'm dialing 811 because I always call before I dig.
That's if you're digging into your lawn or garden. 811 helps you avoid underground utilities by marking them for free. But this is our food lovers show.
Then I'll tell you what, I am digging in.
Know what's below. Call 811 before you dig.
When caring for a family member, their state of health is continually on your mind. And when they're faced with a health concern, you'll do just about anything to make them feel better. Rest assured, their feel better starts right here at Midway Pharmacy. We take our time to get to know all about your family's health history so we can provide you with educated advice. So when someone's counting on you to help them maintain a healthy lifestyle or to overcome that untimely sickness, remember, your feel better starts here at Midway Pharmacy.
The Twin Lakes Best Mix, K105.
Welcome into the halftime show here And I look over to my left, and we got Jason Kincaid doing a little work here on the net. I'm not sure if there's some issue down to our left at one of the basketball hoops, but there might be something going on. As coming up on the halftime show, we will run down the scores from this game, scores from around the region, and more. As this is Cougar basketball right here on K105.
At Dan Powers GM Center in Litchfield, you'll find the area's largest selection of late model vehicles with hundreds of vehicles to choose from. And with a $500 trade assist on every qualified purchase, a broad network of lenders, low interest rates, Dan Powers GM Center in Litchfield is the best choice for your next vehicle purchase. And if you don't see what you're looking for, they will find it. Plus, the friendly professional service staff is always there to meet your needs. Dan Powers GM Center, 1517 Elizabethtown Road in Litchfield.
Living in your ideal home, or is it still a dream? Future Designs Building Materials can help you turn your dreams into reality with atrium windows that will make the sun look brighter, roofing material that will keep your home protected year-round, and decking material for that perfect barbecue setting. Now is the perfect time to get your home improvement project off the ground. Got questions? Future Designs Building Materials can help with all your lumber and home improvement questions. Visit Future Designs Building Materials on Quarry Road in Litchfield or fdbm.net.
When caring for a family member, their state of health is continually on your mind. And when they're faced with a health concern, you'll do just about anything to make them feel better. Rest assured, their feel better starts right here at Midway Pharmacy. We take our time to get to know all about your family's health history so we can provide you with educated advice. So when someone's counting on you to help them maintain a healthy lifestyle or to overcome that untimely sickness, remember, your feel better starts here at Midway Pharmacy.
Living in your ideal home, or is it still a dream? Future Designs Building Materials can help you turn your dreams into reality with atrium windows that will make the sun look brighter, roofing material that will keep your home protected year-round, and decking material for that perfect barbecue setting. Now is the perfect time to get your home improvement project off the ground. Got questions? Future Designs Building Materials can help with all your lumber and home improvement questions. Visit Future Designs Building Materials on Quarry Road in Litchfield or fdbm.net.
The Twin Lakes Best Mix, K105.
Let's run down some scores from around the region as Grayson County trails this one 39-21 here at halftime, and it was just the size advantage of Breck County giving Grayson County some fits inside, and then also some big-time shots that you just kind of have to tip your head by the Fighting Tigers. Scores to bring you in college basketball. WKU leads Rice right now at the under-16 timeout, 9-0. Score to bring you right now, Central Hardin leads Fairdale 50-34. That game is heading to the fourth quarter. As, let's see, other scores to bring you right now, as really not a lot going on. I see a Warren Central. Warren Central is facing Spencer County in boys basketball. That game's at the end of the first quarter with Spencer County on top of the Dragons, 23-22. And Edmonson County is underway right now in the All-A tournament. And I'm not actually entirely sure who they're playing right now. They might be playing like a Hancock County or something along the lines of that, or an Owensboro Catholic. And then a girls' basketball final earlier today. Metcalfe County defeats Butler County 66-59. That's really all of the scores that I have to bring you right now. As, again, yeah, that's really all I have to see. We'll try and bring you that Edmonson County score. Let's see if I can even scroll and see if I can't figure out what and see who they might be playing right now. As, in fact, actually, here's a final in boys basketball in the All-A Classic down at Edmonson County. Whitesville Trinity defeats Hancock County 58-52. And in girls basketball, Hancock County defeats Whitesville Trinity 55-45. Those are the scores to bring you. We'll be back with the scoring from this game as this is Cougar basketball right here on K105.
You wouldn't get caught out on the lake without your favorite bait. So why would you get caught digging without calling 811?
Are you getting ready to start your own digging project? Be sure to call 811 and get your underground utilities located. It's the law and it's free.
Here, try this.
At Dan Powers GM Center in Litchfield, you'll find the area's largest selection of late model vehicles with hundreds of vehicles to choose from. And with a $500 trade assist on every qualified purchase, a broad network of lenders, low interest rates, Dan Powers GM Center in Litchfield is the best choice for your next vehicle purchase. And if you don't see what you're looking for, they will find it. Plus, the friendly professional service staff is always there to meet your needs. Dan Powers GM Center, 1517 Elizabethtown Road in Litchfield.
When caring for a family member, their state of health is continually on your mind. And when they're faced with a health concern, you'll do just about anything to make them feel better. Rest assured, their feel better starts right here at Midway Pharmacy. We take our time to get to know all about your family's health history so we can provide you with educated advice. So when someone's counting on you to help them maintain a healthy lifestyle or to overcome that untimely sickness, remember, your feel better starts here at Midway Pharmacy.
Living in your ideal home, or is it still a dream? Future Designs Building Materials can help you turn your dreams into reality with atrium windows that will make the sun look brighter, roofing material that will keep your home protected year-round, and decking material for that perfect barbecue setting. Now is the perfect time to get your home improvement project off the ground. Got questions? Future Designs Building Materials can help with all your lumber and home improvement questions. Visit Future Designs Building Materials on Quarry Road in Litchfield or fdbm.net.
The Twin Lakes Best Mix, K105.
Running down the scoring here from this game as Grayson County trails at the half 39-21. As I put my book on the opposite side that I usually do. So I was scrambling for that. For Breck County, leading scorer is Kavion Mitchell. He has 14 points, 10 points for Justin Shrewsbury, 8 points for Brock Lucas, 3 points for Isaac Seeger, 2 points apiece for Ethan Lucas and Trey Irwin. For Grayson County, it's been the Spencer Sharp show, or the Keegan Sharp show. I'm surprised. I think that's the first time I've done that all season. I am surprised there that is the first time, but it is Keegan Sharp. He has 13 points, 4 points for Nolan Schartzer, and 2 points apiece for Dylan Horn and Braden Childress. In this game, at the half, let's hope Grayson County made some adjustments on how to defend the interior and then how to slow down Kavion Mitchell. And then they're just they can't trade baskets for baskets. They're going to have to get a lot of stops here and try and make this at least somewhat of a basketball game. They did change the net during halftime for Breck County's basket here in the second half. So maybe they made it to where it's harder to go through or something like that. Maybe the 18-point game can get a little closer that way. We'll come back with a play-by-play. Actually, I see a score here at the end of one in girls basketball. Edmonson County leads Owensboro Catholic 9-2. This is Cougar basketball right here on K105.
What's the FAFSA?
I have no idea what FAFSA stands for.
Yeah, I've heard a couple of people at school talk about it, but I haven't actually had like a conversation about it.
When I'm preparing for college, my top priorities are how to pay for it.
They're really focused on getting you to the college level. They're not really focused on getting you through college, so they don't really talk about the financial aid or FAFSA.
The free application for federal student aid is the first step, and it just got easier. Visit knowhowtogoky.org to find out more.
At the core of most any farm is a family, and I'm proud to work with my family every day.
It's hard to explain if you haven't experienced it, but farming is not just a living, it is a lifestyle.
You've got to love what you do. I love farming.
I think a lot of people are very happy to know that neighbors, people like us, are the ones raising their food.
And we want our neighbors to enjoy the same product that we serve to our family.
Kentucky Farm Families.
Feeding Kentucky.
Feeding the world.
The Twin Lakes Best Mix, K105.
Cougars will have the ball here to start this second half of play. They trail 39-21. As trying to get something going here. They need an early start. As they pass this one in, Cougars working from left to right here on your radio dial or on your TV screen if you're joining us via K105 Digital Productions on YouTube or on Facebook. Hornbeck, three-pointer, right corner, good! Miles Hornbeck with a nice answer with a three-point basket. And see if Grayson County's defense can start to get some stops here. Lucas, handoff pass to Mitchell. Mitchell is partially tipped by Schartzer. Pass down inside to Shrewsbury. Shrewsbury bodies up Hunter Toms, drives in, kicks a pass out to Irwin. Irwin, ball fake, and now is going to give it off to Mitchell. Mitchell off the left wing. Guarded by Schartzer. Into the corner, Lucas. Lucas back down inside to Shrewsbury. Shrewsbury outside to Irwin. Irwin drives down at the free throw line. Spin move off the right side is stripped, but they're going to say a foul on that drive called on Grayson County's number 22, Dylan Horn. That's his third and the team's first here of the second half. For Grayson County, the foul trouble, 3 for Dylan Horn, 2 for Hunter Toms, and 1 for Schartzer. Trey Irwin to the free throw line. He's 2 of 2 tonight and make that 3 of 3. He came in tonight shooting only 41.7% from the charity stripe. Horn checks out, Evan Clark checks in. Second free throw from the senior Trey Irwin is good. Tell you what, his 4 free throws today, he has not looked like a guy who shoots 41% from that stripe. I'm not sure he's even hit the rim on any of them. Hornbeck right wing, out front Sharp. Over to the left side to Clark. Clark out front here, Toms. Toms over to the right side to Hornbeck. Hornbeck at the free throw line, passes out to Clark. Clark off to Schartzer. Off to Toms. Toms back to Hornbeck on the right wing. Fakes the drive in, has it stolen away by Mitchell. Behind the back, he's working 1-on-2. Passes off to the left side, streaking Morris, who legs it in off the left side. Kason Morris puts his name into the scorebook, and the lead is back to 19 here. 43-24, 6.5 minutes to play in the third quarter. Schartzer straight away, over to the right elbow to Toms. Outside, Keegan Sharp, 3, rattles home. Keegan Sharp with a big 3. He has 16 points. And other than Keegan Sharp, Grayson County's offense has not come to play. Lucas passes off to Shrewsbury. 10-foot jump shot from the near baseline is no good. Irwin somehow comes down with a rebound on the floor. It's knocked out of bounds, and a foul is going to be called on Hunter Toms. And that'll be his third.
Number 32, Hunter Toms, his third, team's second.
So Toms again, that is his third foul. And really, Grayson County hasn't been able to get much action going on interior defense because of that. And I'm not sure what the stoppage of play here is for, but passing in is Breck. They get it into Shrewsbury, who catches it right before it goes out of bounds. Back inside to Mitchell, who has to run it down in the front court. He'll pull up from the right elbow, and it's no good. Rebound by Irwin, but he grabs it and steps on the baseline. Possession to Grayson County. Chase Johnson and Nolan Hornbeck will check into the game. Checking out for the Cougars, Evan Clark and Hunter Toms. So on the floor for Grayson County, the Hornbecks, Schartzer, Sharp, and Johnson. Nolan Hornbeck getting some big minutes here in this game. Schartzer up the far side, passes off here to Keegan Sharp. Sharp gets around Lucas, passes down to the right block to Nolan Hornbeck, outside to Sharp. Sharp into the corner to Miles. Miles with the ball, passes down to Schartzer, who goes in from 10 feet. His floater is no good. Rebound on the floor is finally taken by Morris. Grayson County calling him to get back, and a walking violation called on Trey Irwin as he moved too quick. And an easy walking violation. Easy whistle by the official. Up the near side goes Schartzer. Quickly double team down inside to Nolan Hornbeck. He goes up with a shot. It's good. Nolan Hornbeck finishes off the right side. 43-29. Grayson County trying to make things a little bit interesting here. Bringing it to within 14, 5 minutes to play in the third quarter. They still need a lot more stops. Brock Lucas goes in. A wild shot is not even close. And they give it off to Keegan Sharp. Down here to Miles Hornbeck. He goes up with a 10-foot jump shot off the right side. No good. Mitchell goes high off the glass to come it down. Outlet pass here to Lucas. Lucas backs it up here. Gives it out front to Mitchell. Mitchell back to Lucas. Lucas throws a pass down inside to Shrewsbury. Shrewsbury back to Lucas. Reverse layup. Good. The backdoor cut by Brock Lucas. Doesn't get much easier than that. The lead is back to 16. Schartzer, cross court to Sharp. Sharp back to Schartzer. Schartzer to the right elbow to Hornbeck. Hornbeck outside to Miles, and that shot's good. Miles Hornbeck gets the assist from his brother and knocks it down, and it's a 13-point game now, 45-32. Miles Hornbeck with 2 threes here in this quarter. In fact, the Hornbecks, they have 8 points, 8 of the 10 Grayson County points. Down inside to Shrewsbury. Shrewsbury bodies him up off the right side. The basket's no good, but fouled by Nolan Hornbeck.
Fouls on Grayson County's number 0, Nolan Hornbeck. His first.
That's his first and the team's third, so to the free throw line. Justin Shrewsbury, 64.7% on the year. His first one is good. Breck County entered the game 74.4% for the free throw line, which, if my memory serves me correct, is in the top 15 in the state. And they're showing it here, 5 of 5 in the free throw line tonight. And make that 6 of 6. They get the friendly roll there. Does Justin Shrewsbury. 47-32. Breck County leads this one over Grayson County. 3:50 to play in the third quarter. Straight away, Schartzer slowly working across the timeline. Down the left side. He's bodied up, double teamed out front to Chase Johnson. 3-pointer straight away. Good! Chase Johnson hits a 3-point basket. 4 threes in the quarter here for Grayson County. They still need a lot of help to come back into this game, and it's going to start on the defensive end. Mitchell spins all the way around. Off to Seeger. Seeger out front, Mitchell. Guarded by Schartzer. Off to Seeger. Seeger back out front here to Mitchell. 12-point lead for Breck County. 3:15 to play in the third quarter. Outside Seeger. Seeger down inside to Shrewsbury. Shrewsbury spins to his left. Goes up. The shot is good, and he's fouled. Nolan Hornbeck with a foul. That's his second. And the team's fourth.
His second, team's fourth. Basket was good by Justin Shrewsbury.
So Justin Shrewsbury to try and convert on the and one. The shot is up and rattles home. Three minutes to play here in the third quarter, 50-35. Grayson County trails against Breckinridge County. Schartzer over to the left wing to Sharp, out front to Childress. Childress passes off into the right wing to Sharp. Sharp gets around and backs things up now. He's going to run things at the top of the key for Grayson County. He'll pull up deep 3 straight away, way off to the left. Long rebound by Nolan, though. He'll pass it back out to Keegan, and Keegan Sharp backs things up here. That was a deep NBA 3. That was just off to the left side. Schartzer at the free throw line, drives it down the right side. That shot's up, no good. Rebound by Mitchell, and a foul on the reach-in is going to be called on Nolan Schartzer. Schartzer, that's his second and the team's fifth. Irwin and Lucas check into the game for Breck County. So you've got Brock and Ethan Lucas on the floor for the Fighting Tigers. Irwin, Mitchell, and Seeger. Ethan Lucas has it. Off to Seeger. Seeger guarded by Chase Johnson. Man-to-man defense for Grayson County. Over to the right wing to Mitchell. Timeout taken on the floor by Breck County. We'll take it with him. 50-35 is the score. This is Cougar basketball on K105.
What's the FAFSA?
I have no idea what FAFSA stands for.
Yeah, I've heard a couple of people at school talk about it, but I haven't actually had like a conversation about it.
When I'm preparing for college, my top priorities are how to pay for it.
They're really focused on getting you to the college level. They're not really focused on getting you through college, so they don't really talk about the financial aid or FAFSA.
The free application for federal student aid is the first step, and it just got easier. Visit knowhowtogoky.org to find out more.
50-35, 2:08 to play here in the third quarter. As we do want to, as if you're watching with us on K105 Digital Productions, right there in the forefront, Mr. McGee. Want to make sure that give him get well wishes, as I know he was a little bit under the weather earlier this week, so it's good to see him back out and about. And like we always say, there's no man that loves Grayson County more than Mr. McGee. Over to the right wing, Lucas. Double teamed. Cougars coming out with a little bit of zone pressure now, and I like that. Speeds this game up. They're down, and a carry called on Seeger. Possession to the Cougars. I didn't have enough time to really process what that zone defense was that the Cougars were coming out with, but it was something a little different, a little swarming action, which I like, trying to speed things up. When you're down 15 with only a few minutes left in this third quarter, you need something to happen. Out front, Keegan Sharp. He's been the man tonight for Grayson County. He has 16 points to lead the way. Out front, Schartzer. Score update to bring you. In girls basketball, Owensboro Catholic has jumped out to a 21-14 lead over Edmondson County. Schartzer drives in the right lane. His turnaround jumper is no good. Mitchell with the rebound. Mitchell drives it down. Now he's going to speed it up down the right lane. He falls down. Jump ball. Possession stays with Breck County. Immediately, Chandler McCready gets off the bench to check in. And checking out is Nolan Hornbeck. As they throw it in, it's supposed to be into Mitchell. Long pass, though, is caught and run down by Ethan Lewis. This one, though, stolen away by Schartzer. Schartzer working here 1-on-2. He passes off to McCready. McCready goes up off the right side. The basket is good. Nice job by Chandler McCready in transition to finish 50-37. 1 minute to play in the third quarter. Grayson County trying to chip away at this one, trying to make it a game. Mitchell straight away. Breck County has had an answer every time Grayson County has tried to make this thing closer. Ethan Lucas straight away with the ball. Guarded by Keegan Sharp. Out front here to Seeger. Seeger off to Mitchell with 40 seconds to play in this third quarter. And if you're Breck County, you're probably going to hold for the last shot unless you get something. Off to Seeger. Seeger guarded by McCready. Out front to Lewis. Off now to Irwin. Irwin guarded by Johnson. He drives it in, looking for help, finds it with Brock Lucas. Brock Lucas straight away, handoff pass to Mitchell with 15 seconds to play in the third quarter. Again, Breck County hangs on to a 13-point advantage. Now with 8 seconds. Here comes Mitchell down the right side. He pulls up from 18 feet. That shot's no good. Rebound on the floor is out of bounds off of Breck County, is what the call is. So Grayson County will get the ball here with 2.7 seconds to play in the third quarter. This is time for 3 or 4 dribbles and try and get it to within the half-court line. They get it into McCready. McCready working. He's got a shot from quarter court. Is no good. At the end of 3, 50-37, Breck County leads. This is Cougar basketball on K105.
At Dan Powers GM Center in Litchfield, you'll find the area's largest selection of late model vehicles with hundreds of vehicles to choose from. And with a $500 trade assist on every qualified purchase, a broad network of lenders, low interest rates, Dan Powers GM Center in Litchfield is the best choice for your next vehicle purchase. And if you don't see what you're looking for, they will find it. Plus, the friendly professional service staff is always there to meet your needs. Dan Powers GM Center, 1517 Elizabethtown Road in Litchfield.
When caring for a family member, their state of health is continually on your mind. And when they're faced with a health concern, you'll do just about anything to make them feel better. Rest assured, their feel better starts right here at Midway Pharmacy. We take our time to get to know all about your family's health history so we can provide you with educated advice. So when someone's counting on you to help them maintain a healthy lifestyle or to overcome that untimely sickness, remember, your feel better starts here at Midway Pharmacy.
Welcome back here to the Cougar Den, where the Grayson County Cougars trail 50-37 at the start of the fourth quarter. But like we were just talking here in the break, Cougars showing some fight. They're not laying down. If you're head coach Travis Johnston, you have to like this. They start the quarter with the ball outside to Keegan Sharp. He has 16 points to lead the way for Grayson County. And backing up here, Sharp does with 7:45 to play. Again, the Cougars trail by 13 points. Sharp drives down. The right elbow now backs it out front to Horn. Horn and Toms have both really not played a lot with 3 fouls. McCready at the free throw line, backs it out now. And Grayson County not getting any chances to really drive in and make anything happen on the offensive sides. There goes Schartzer. He falls down. And his pass that was tried to get off to Horn is stolen away by Breck County. Here come the Fighting Tigers. Off to the left side. Brock Lucas, a 3 is good. And that's a killer 3 And Grayson County needed a basket there. They had the chance to possibly bring it to within 10, and instead, it's a 16-point Breck County lead. 53-37. Right side, Schartzer picks up his dribble out front. Dylan Horn, he'll take the three straight away. It is no good. The rebound is pulled down by Hunter Toms. What a rebound by Toms. He came through and ripped it away from two Breck County defenders. But it will be a jump ball possession. Will go towards Breck County. Nice jump there, though, by Hunter Toms. You gotta like that if you're Travis Johnston. Mitchell over to the right side, down inside to Lucas, and his pass is nearly taken away by Dylan Horn, but he was trying to tightrope the baseline and just ran out of real estate and went out of bounds. Mitchell to pass in. He gets it into Shrewsbury, who has it on the left wing. Mitchell wants it back. Shrewsbury drives it in with the right hand, is no good. Rebound by Schartzer. Jump ball. Possession goes towards Grayson County. (53-37). Breck County with a lead, 6:20 to play in tonight's game. Schartzer over to the left wing. Picks it up, off to McCready. McCready drives down the right lane. He's bump fouled there by Kaysen Morris. That's his second and the team's first here of the second half. Breck County has only been called for 4 fouls in this game. Out front to Hunter Toms, over to the left side to Toms. Toms off to the right wing. Three-pointer, Keegan Sharp is no good. Short, out of bounds off of Breck County. Possession stays here with the Cougars. Schartzer to pass this in. He gets it into Sharp, who has it in the right corner. Guarded by Lucas, and Lucas kicks that ball as he tried to pass it down to the right block to Nolan Schartzer. Schartzer to pass in. He throws it into Hunter Toms, who runs it down. Toms at the free throw line, outside to McCready. McCready drives it down at the free throw line, backs things up now. And Grayson County's got to go here on offense. They're down 16 points with 6 minutes to play. On the floor, McCready falls down with it. Finds it with Hunter Toms. Toms outside to Nolan Schartzer. Trying to run the offense, does Grayson County. Schartzer pulls up a three straight away, knocks it home. Nolan Schartzer with a three. He has 7 points, 5.5 minutes to play in the fourth quarter. It's a 13-point Breck County lead. Grayson County needs a stop on offense. Morris back to Mitchell. Mitchell deep in the right wing, back now to Morris. Morris drives down, passes off to Shrewsbury. He goes up with a shot. He was stripped, but the foul is going to be called on Dylan Horn on the floor there. For Horn, that is foul number 4.
Dylan Horn, that's his
fourth in the team's 6th. Chase Johnson checks into the game.
Turn to the Cougar lineup, number 28, Chase Johnson.
Lucas to pass in. He scans, nearly a 5-second violation, but gets it in just in time. Lucas has it back in the far corner after getting it into Mitchell. He throws it down, taken away by Toms. Trying to find that post pass. Breck County has been running that play countless times here to time. Schartzer down the right side, off the right side. The basket's no good, but a foul is whistled on the floor.
Breck County's number 21, Avon Mitchell.
Called on Mitchell. That's his second and the team's second. Sharp to pass in. He gets it into the left block to Toms. Toms goes up with a shot. It is no good, but he's fouled on the play. Foul there whistled on 42, Trey Irwin. That's his first and the team's third. Hunter Toms to the free throw line for his first free throws of this game and the first free throws for Grayson County in this game. Toms' first chance is good. They were handing out the team's yearbook, or I'm not sure what you'd really, what do they, I think their yearly program, and in the book they asked what your team goal is, and Hunter Toms, as he makes the second one, his goal for the season was to shoot above 23% for free throws. Well, what he did just there was knock them both home. That will help in doing just that. So he came into tonight's game 50% from the free throw line. Mitchell trapped in the backcourt. Cross court to Morris. Morris outside to Lucas. Lucas at the free throw line. He'll back things up now and again. Breck County really in no rush. Off to Mitchell, three-pointer. Knocks it home from the left wing. A killer three to answer there for Breck County. Mitchell has 17 points, 56-42, 4.5 minutes to play in the game. Schartzer has it stolen away by Morris. Off to Mitchell. Mitchell down the left side, angling it back towards the far side. He goes up with a shot. He's fouled by Nolan Schartzer. So Kayvon Mitchell will go to the free throw line as it's called on Nolan Schartzer. That is his third and the team's 7th. They're going to give him 2 shots. Does Kayvon Mitchell. He's 81.1% from that stripe this season. The first one is good. Childress checks into the game. McCready checks out. The second one coming is no good. A lane violation is called on Grayson County. Second one by Mitchell is good. So the Cougars pay the price for the lane violation. 58-42. Breck County's lead is back to 16. Childress tries to pass cross court, but Kason Morris stuck his foot in there and knocked it out of bounds. Far side, Keegan Sharp. Passes off to Schartzer, stolen away by Mitchell. Fast break, and he'll lay it in with the right side. Not going for the dunk there. You can tell that his coaches probably talked to him and said, get the easy points. There's no point in doing it. And a whistle is blown. Timeout, Travis Johnston will take it with him. This is Cougar basketball on K105.
Living in your ideal home, or is it still a dream? Future Designs Building Materials can help you turn your dreams into reality with atrium windows that will make the sun look brighter, roofing material that will keep your home protected year-round, and decking material for that perfect barbecue setting. Now is the perfect time to get your home improvement project off the ground. Got questions? Future Designs Building Materials can help with all your lumber and home improvement questions. Visit Future Designs Building Materials on Quarry Road in Litchfield or fdbm.net.
50-42, Breck County leads this one. Timeout, though, on the floor by Travis Johnston. Score updates to bring you at the half. Metcalfe County all over Butler County, 37-25. The Bears come into this game with only 1 loss on the year. Metcalfe County, though, not necessarily a power, so that'd be kind of a surprising loss for the Bears. The Cougars, though, will face Butler County next Friday on the road. In fact, it might be the next 2 Fridays, if I think about that correctly. Inside to Toms. Toms off to Johnson. Johnson off the left side. The basket's hard, but that's because he was fouled from behind. He was chopped by Justin Shrewsbury. His first and the team's 4th. Chase Johnson to the free throw line. And that one is good. For Johnson, this is really his first points of his career. So he's got 4 points here. Looking to make it 5 if he can make this free throw. And it's good. Chase Johnson makes them both. He has 5 points. 60-44. Breck County leads this one. And the Cougars, though, have gotten over that inevitable 40-point mark for the first time after 7 straight games. A foul on the drive whistled on Braden Childress.
His first, team number 8.
So for Childress, it's his first and the team's 8th. So Brock Lucas will go to the free throw line to shoot 1 in the bonus. Braden Childress is talking with the official, Barry Barnes. And I think he just wanted to know what he did there. There was nothing, I think, it wasn't he was complaining. I think he just went up to the official and said, what did I do there so I can fix it next time? And nice job by, a senior official in realizing that there wasn't anything complaining there from the freshman. He just wanted to know what he did so he can learn. Lucas makes them both. That's what I like about officials is sometimes you're almost a coach on the floor in some different ways. Schartzer picks up his dribble, gives it off to the freshman Childress. Childress cross court here to Schartzer. Schartzer at the free throw line to Toms. Outside to Sharp. Keegan Sharp has been held quiet in this second half. Only 3 points after having 13. Foul on the floor whistled on Breck County. It's called on Kaysen Morris, his third, and the team's fifth. Keegan Sharp to pass in. They give it in to Nolan Schartzer. Schartzer going to work things at the timeline. Childress, Cougars need to get it across. And finally, it is to Childress. He gets a pass off to Sharp. Sharp back to Childress. Childress trapped in the backcourt. He needs to find help. And a walk is going to be called on Braden Childress. So possession goes back here towards Breck County. Out front, Lucas with the ball. Bodied up, passes off to Mitchell. Mitchell down the near baseline, dumps a pass off to Shrewsbury with the right hand. The basket's good, and he's fouled. Chase Johnson picks up the foul. It's his first, team's ninth. Justin Shrewsbury to the free throw line to try and convert on the and one. And it is good. The friendly roll there. Breck County has not missed from the free throw line tonight. It's really been the difference in the game. Nolan Schartzer to the free throw line to Toms. Toms off to Johnson. Johnson behind the back pass. Toms was not ready for it though. And it turns into a turnover. A 18-foot jump shot is no good by Breck County. Morris gets the rebound back, throws it off to Seeger. It's off his hands, though, into the hands of Chase Johnson. Johnson gets it off to Sharp. Sharp off to Childress. Childress across the timeline, off the near side. Quickly double teamed with 2.5 minutes to play, 65 to 44 is the Breck County lead. A three-pointer by Johnson was no good. Rebound out of bounds off of the Cougars. Sub coming in here, Nolan Hornbeck checks in. Chase Johnson checks out. Travis Johnston coaching up Johnson, who's actually played some decent minutes here tonight. Sharp back things up here, 2:20 to play. Breck County leads 65 to 44. Schartzer at the free throw line, spins all the way around. His fadeaway jumper is no good. The rebound tapped out into the hands of Sharp. Three-pointer left wing, that one's no good. Rebound here by Lucas. Lucas up the near side of the court. He's going to take it himself. Now backs up. 17-foot jumper is good off the left side. Brock Lucas with the basket there. He has 19 points here for Breck County. Schartzer drives it down. His floater inside the free throw line is no good. Rebound by Toms. Toms goes up off the right side. That basket is good by Hunter Toms. He has 4 points. And the lead is back here to 21 for Breck County. For the Cougars, they'll be back in action on Tuesday on the road at Muhlenberg County, while Breck County will host Butler County on Tuesday. Obviously, the Cougars, we will have as an injured Breck County player. Brock Lucas immediately goes to the bench, and I hope that's not, as he went down and he spun down and almost did like a flip, but immediately went and he grabbed his hamstring. I hope he didn't pull a hamstring, because that hurts. And subs coming in here for Grayson County: Galloway, Peyton, Higdon, Miles Hornbeck, and Michael Wood into the game for Grayson County. And into the game for Breck County, you have Proctor. There was one more. It is Christ. Outside to Irwin. Three-pointer is no good, way off to the left. The rebound is up, no good by Proctor. He gets the rebound again. That shot's no good. Rebound tapped around. Finally is pulled out here by Morris. Morris down the near baseline. His floater is no good. The rebound is taken there by Proctor again. He bobbles it. He'll go up with a shot, and this time he's fouled from behind. I think they'll call that on Michael Wood, and they will. 5 more subs coming in here for Grayson County.
Team number 10. Proctor at the line, shooting 2.
Cole Proctor to the free throw line to shoot 2. I believe his first attempts from that this season, and he misses the first one. So the subs coming into the game here for Grayson County: Clark, McCready, Nolan Hornbeck, Childress, and Johnson. And the subs in for Breck County, number 33, Critchlow. There was one more. Another one coming in here is, that shot was no good as well. Nolan Hornbeck with the rebound. Those were the first 2 free throw misses of the game for the Fighting Tigers. 67 to 46 though. Right side McCready outside to Childress, nearly stolen away. Over to the left wing to Hornbeck, outside to Clark. Our next coverage of basketball, though, will be on Monday as the Lady Cougars will take on Owensboro. Kenzie Renfro, 1 point away from 1,000 for her career. Will she do it? We'll find out at home here. Hornbeck splits two defenders off the right side. The basket's no good. Rebound there by Proctor. Proctor pulls it down. A timeout taken here by Breck County. Looks like it'll just be a sub-timeout to get O'Donoghue into the game.
And for Breckinridge County, number 12, Damon O'Donoghue.
So Breck County has the ball here, and I'm sure that they'll just dribble this clock out and get out of here with a win. So again, the Lady Cougars will play on Monday against Owensboro. That'll be a 7 p.m. tip. The Cougar boys will play on Tuesday on the road at Muhlenberg County, a 7:30 tip. That game will be on 103.9 The Moose, not on K105. Again, the Cougar basketball game on Tuesday will be on our sister station, 103.9 The Moose. O'Donoghue out front over to the right side to Lucas. Lucas drives it down. He throws up a circus shot that's no good. Rebounded by Evan Clark. That's the ball game. Breck County wins this one by a final score of 67-46. We'll come back and wrap things up after this, as this is Cougar basketball right here on K105.
When caring for a family member, their state of health is continually on your mind. And when they're faced with a health concern, you'll do just about anything to make them feel better. Rest assured, their feel better starts right here at Midway Pharmacy. We take our time to get to know all about your family's health history so we can provide you with educated advice. So when someone's counting on you to help them maintain a healthy lifestyle or to overcome that untimely sickness, remember, at Midway Pharmacy.
Living in your ideal home, or is it still a dream? Future Designs Building Materials can help you turn your dreams into reality with atrium windows that will make the sun look brighter, roofing material that will keep your home protected year-round, and decking material for that perfect barbecue setting. Now is the perfect time to get your home improvement project off the ground. Got questions? Future Designs Building Materials can help with all your lumber and home improvement questions. Visit Future Designs Building Materials on Quarry Road in Litchfield or fdbm.net.
The Twin Lakes Best Mix, K105.
Grayson County falls tonight by a final score of 67-46. We'll jump into the fifth quarter show after this. This is Cougar basketball right here on K105.
Nice pool, lady.
What are you doing?
Oh, just giving you a taste of what it's like for us fish.
Well, what do you mean?
You people throw all this stuff on the ground, and it washes down the storm drain right into my pool. Ew! Ew, yourself. Don't just squawk about it. Stop it before us fish have to take matters into our own hands. Flippers!
Help keep Kentucky's waterways cleaner by keeping trash off the ground. Visit our website to find out how you can help.
Take it from me, quitting tobacco isn't easy. It can take several attempts before you can finally quit for good. So if at first you don't succeed, quit. Quit again. And remember, even though quitting is hard, you don't have to do it alone. Quit Now Kentucky is with you every step of the way. For free help quitting tobacco, text QUIT KY to 797979 or go to quitnowkentucky.org.
What's the FAFSA?
I have no idea what FAFSA stands for.
Yeah, I've heard a couple of people at school talk about it, but I haven't actually had like a conversation about it.
When I'm preparing for college, my top priorities are how to pay for it.
They're really focused on getting you to the college level. They're not really focused on getting you through college, so they don't really talk about the financial aid or FAFSA.
The free application for federal student aid is the first step, and it just got easier. Visit knowhowtogoky.org to find out more.
Welcome back to the show. Now it's time to dig into some of this great barbecue.
Cut!
Tim, what are you doing in your phone?
You said it's time to dig, and I'm dialing 811 because I always call before I dig.
That's if you're digging into your lawn or garden. 811 helps you avoid underground utilities by marking them for free. But this is our food lovers show.
Then I'll tell you what, I am digging in.
Know what's below. Call 811 before you dig.
At the core of most any farm is a family, and I'm proud to work with my family every day.
It's hard to explain if you haven't experienced it, but farming is not just a living, it is a lifestyle.
You've got to love what you do. I love farming.
I think a lot of people are very happy to know that neighbors, people like us, are the ones raising their food.
And we want our neighbors to enjoy the same product that we serve to our family.
Kentucky Farm Families.
Feeding Kentucky.
Feeding the world.
Welcome back to the show. Now it's time to dig into some of this great barbecue.
Cut!
Tim, what are you doing in your phone?
You said it's time to dig, and I'm dialing 811 because I always call before I dig.
That's if you're digging into your lawn or garden. 811 helps you avoid underground utilities by marking them for free. But this is our food lovers show.
Then I'll tell you what, I am digging in.
Know what's below. Call 811 before you dig.
Return courtside to Sam Gormley and the fifth quarter show.
Welcome back here to the Cougar Den, where the Cougars fall tonight by a final score of 67-46. As tonight it was the interior presence of Breck County was the difference in the game. As really Grayson County didn't have an answer for Justin Shrewsbury inside, and then Kavion Mitchell hit some shots that you just tip your hat to, as he hit some threes with men in his face and everything. So it was some pressure there as we say goodbye to the illustrious sports writer, Don Brown. As coming up here on the fifth quarter show, we'll hopefully talk to the head coach of the Cougars, Travis Johnston, run down scores from around the region and more, as this is Cougar basketball right here on K105.
Welcome back to the show. Now it's time to dig into some of this great barbecue.
Cut!
Tim, what are you doing in your phone?
You said it's time to dig, and I'm dialing 811 because I always call before I dig.
That's if you're digging into your lawn or garden. 811 helps you avoid underground utilities by marking them for free. But this is our food lovers show.
Then I'll tell you what, I am digging in.
Know what's below. Call 811 before you dig.
At the core of most any farm is a family, and I'm proud to work with my family every day.
It's hard to explain if you haven't experienced it, but farming is not just a living, it is a lifestyle.
You've got to love what you do. I love farming.
I think a lot of people are very happy to know that neighbors, people like us, are the ones raising their food.
And we want our neighbors to enjoy the same product that we serve to our family.
Kentucky Farm Families.
Feeding Kentucky.
Feeding the world.
Living in your ideal home, or is it still a dream? Future Designs Building Materials can help you turn your dreams into reality with atrium windows that will make the sun look brighter, roofing material that will keep your home protected year-round, and decking material for that perfect barbecue setting. Now is the perfect time to get your home improvement project off the ground. Got questions? Future Designs Building Materials can help with all your lumber and home improvement questions. Visit Future Designs Building Materials on Quarry Road in Litchfield or fdbm.net.
When you or a loved one is ready to seek help for a drug addiction, don't let the moment pass. Instead of wasting precious time searching the internet and spending hours on the phone, you can find help now. Because the keys to finding treatment are right at your fingertips. Go online to findhelpnowky.org, answer 5 optional questions, and in less than a minute, get a list of every Kentucky-based treatment provider accepting clients. Findhelpnowky.org. Finding addiction treatment is easier than ever.
Welcome back here to the fifth quarter show on K105. Sam Gormley now joined by the head coach of the Grayson County Cougars, Travis Johnston. And Coach, tonight was, your team got down, but this game at one point, I think, at the half it was 39-21, so you're down 17 points, and you get it down to within 13 at the end of the third quarter. You could have had some teams where, and I think back to last year in that game up there where you all got down early and it turned into being a 45-point game or something like that. Were you happy that your team kept this thing close until the last minute and a half?
Yeah, I think so. And, of course, we went to our 1-2-2 trap, which we're not very good at. A lot of people ask why we don't trap. It's because we're not very good at it. And that opened up some things for them. It opened up Mitchell making a 3 there late, I know. But, I like the fight. We had our 2 bigs in foul trouble quite a bit of the game. That's credit to them because they got 2 pretty good bigs in there. But I thought Chase coming in, Nolan Hornbeck coming in, did a really, really good job of keeping the game within reach, and it was there, and we just went back to making a couple turnovers that we can't make, and our guys know it. We know not to catch it right across half court, and but it's going to keep until they change it, until they understand that you can't do that. Then we're going to keep having turnovers and keep losing games like that. So, I was proud of the fight. I thought our half court defense was a lot better in the second half, but that's a good team. You got to play 32 minutes against them. You can't get down 18, 19 points going into the second half.
First half, Keegan Sharp gave you 13 points, and he had 3 threes, a couple of baskets, and he really was the one keeping you in the game. And then in the second half, you got some threes by Miles Hornbeck. You mentioned Chase.
Yeah.
Nolan Hornbeck gave you some good minutes there. But we always seem to talk about, your Keegans and your Nolan Schartzers. But tonight you did mention those, but, you got to see some of those younger guys step up and give you some good minutes. Were you happy with that?
Yeah, and it shows the other guys that if you're relaxing, then we got other guys that can play, and we know we have. I think Chase Hornbeck just hadn't got his opportunity yet. He's a good player. He makes some mistakes, but they're young mistakes. But Chase, I thought he played really good in the JV game last night against his old school Central Hardin, and he just played more aggressively now. And we've told him that it's always been an aggression thing with him. It's not his fault, but he's a big guy here because he's 6'3", he's strong, so he's got to use his body a little bit more. And I thought he did a really good job. And we need somebody else other than Keegan and Nolan to be able to produce. We haven't got that since probably the Edmonson County game. Got it quite a bit against Apollo. McLean, we got it a decent amount. Those first 4 or 5 games we did, but we haven't gotten much production from those guys coming in since probably the Edmonson County game. And we need to find somebody that can step up. And it's not necessarily scoring. I think Nolan Hornbeck ended up with about 4 or 5 rebounds. It's doing little things like that as well, and making Keegan and Nolan's jobs easier, because it's hard to beat teams when they know coming in that you got one shooter and one guy that facilitates everything. And we just have to – and Dylan's getting more aggressive. Hunter, I thought, played a lot better in the second half there. But we just got to find some guy. And I would love it if it was 2 or 3 guys to do it. But we definitely got to find that next guy that's going to come in and give us some really good production.
In that third quarter, you hold them to only 3 field goals from the field. 1 by Shrewsbury, 1 by Lucas, and then 1 by Morris. You hold Mitchell scoreless, and they got some free throws in there. They finished 12 of 14 from the free throw line.
Yeah.
What went different in that third quarter defensively?
We just challenged them. We last night and tonight or today, we weren't following the report. We weren't getting to where we needed to be. Now Mitchell is a heck of a driver. But we talked to him. He's an improved three-point shooter. He really worked on his game.
And hand in the face, too.
Yeah, and we told him he's streaky. And if he makes a couple, then you're going to have to take another step out. And we talked about the Lucas kid. He wants to drive and spin every single time. And we gave up about 3 layups to him driving and spinning in the first half. And I told him, I was like, look, if he drives it and doesn't spin and he still scores, then you can blame me all you want. It doesn't bother me a bit. And he didn't. And we sat on his spin, but we can't wait until we talk about it 4 or 5 times to do it, because then against good teams like Breck County, it's too late. It's too late when you do that. So I thought we concentrated more on what we needed to do to guard them in the second half better.
You got a really tough game coming up on Tuesday. Muhlenberg County on the road. Team that you, if my memory serves me correctly, you lost by 2 on a layup with 1 second remaining in the game or something along the lines of that. Team is one that always competes in the third region. Mm-hmm. What do you know about them this year, and what does your team need to do in that game?
They have 2 really good guards, Lavelle, and I think he's a sophomore, and then Devine, that we're going to have to keep in check. They got a couple shooters around him, or those 2 guys. They have several bigs. They got about 10 or 11 that can play. They're just a really good basketball team, and they kind of play. If there's any team in the region that plays a little similar to us as far as more half-court man, don't care if it's slowed down a little bit, it's probably them, and they just do it a little bit better than we do. So we're going to have to be on our toes. They run a really good motion. Again, got really good players, a couple good shooters, and they're just a good basketball team. So we're going to have to be ready to go and and hopefully some other guys step up like they did today.
Is it safe to say next week is, obviously you can play. I know that Rick Stansbury, when I covered Western, he'd always say that the most important game of the season is the next game of the season. But next week you've got a good Muhlenberg County team, and then arguably the favorite in the district, the team that's only lost one, and they're down at halftime right now in Butler County.
Yeah.
Is this maybe the most important week of the season that you face so far yet, coming up this week?
I think it could be, especially for our mentality. I think that we're right now, I think we're sitting at 4-9 right now, which, again, I think I talked to you about this at the start of the year. With the teams that we play, and as young as we are, we can't look at our record. And we've gotten better each game. But, you look out there was one point we had, of course, Chase hasn't played much varsity, even though he's a junior, but I think we had sophomore, freshman, and Chase was out there as a junior. We're going to struggle a little bit, and these guys are still learning. They're working hard. It's not like they're not working hard, but they can't get into the mindset that we lose, it's okay to lose. It's okay, we'll try again. It has to hurt them a little bit to lose like that. And again, we've played some really good teams, but the way we've lost some games is being concentration stuff. So I think it's as big of a weak mindset for us anyway, as far as being able to bounce back and continue to fight.
Coach, we'll see you on Tuesday night down in Muhlenberg County.
Thanks.
We'll have more here on the Fifth Quarter Show coming up after this.
Take it from me, quitting tobacco isn't easy. It can take several attempts before you can finally quit for good. So if at first you don't succeed, quit. Quit again. And remember, even though quitting is hard, you don't have to do it alone. Quit Now Kentucky is with you every step of the way. For free help quitting tobacco, text QUIT KY to 797979 or go to quitnowkentucky.org.
What's the FAFSA?
I have no idea what FAFSA stands for.
Yeah, I've heard a couple of people at school talk about it, but I haven't actually had like a conversation about it.
When I'm preparing for college, my top priorities are how to pay for it.
They're really focused on getting you to the college level. They're not really focused on getting you through college, so they don't really talk about the financial aid or FAFSA.
The free application for federal student aid is the first step, and it just got easier. Visit knowhowtogoky.org to find out more.
Living in your ideal home, or is it still a dream? Future Designs Building Materials can help you turn your dreams into reality with atrium windows that will make the sun look brighter, roofing material that will keep your home protected year-round, and decking material for that perfect barbecue setting. Now is the perfect time to get your home improvement project off the ground. Got questions? Future Designs Building Materials can help with all your lumber and home improvement questions. Visit Future Designs Building Materials on Quarry Road in Litchfield or fdbm.net.
Nice pool, lady.
What are you doing?
Oh, just giving you a taste of what it's like for us fish.
Well, what do you mean?
You people throw all this stuff on the ground, and it washes down the storm drain right into my pool. Ew, yourself. Don't just squawk about it. Stop it before us fish have to take matters into our own hands. Flippers!
Help keep Kentucky's waterways cleaner by keeping trash off the ground. Visit our website to find out how you can help.
The Twin Lakes Best Mix, K105.
Running down some scores from around the region on a night where Grayson County loses 67-46. Scores to bring you at the half. Hopkinsville trails Bardstown 39-33. That's the other scores to bring you right now. This is Warren Central and Spencer County all tied up at 65. That game heads into overtime. At the end of 3 in boys basketball, Metcalfe County 52, Butler County 48. As in girls basketball, at the end of 3, Owensboro Catholic leads Edmonson County 32-23. Central Hardin has defeated Fairdale 67-55. That is a final score to bring you there. And that really looks like all of the scores that we have to bring you in college basketball right now. WKU tied up with Rice 32-all. And earlier today, Kentucky defeated Missouri by a final score of 71-59. We'll come back and wrap things up after this, as this is Cougar basketball right here on K105.
I am a nurse,
a firefighter,
a college student,
a mother.
and I am an American soldier.
I will always be ready
for every storm and disaster that threatens my community. I will always be there to protect my neighbors,
my family,
and my country.
We are the Army National Guard.
We are the Army National Guard.
We are the Army National Guard.
Visit nationalguard.com to learn more about part-time service.
Living in your ideal home, or is it still a dream? Future Designs Building Materials can help you turn your dreams into reality with atrium windows that will make the sun look brighter, roofing material that will keep your home protected year-round, and decking material for that perfect barbecue setting. Now is the perfect time to get your home improvement project off the ground. Got questions? Future Designs Building Materials can help with all your lumber and home improvement questions. Visit Future Designs Building Materials on Quarry Road in Litchfield or fdbm.net.
At the core, most any farm is a family, and I'm proud to work with my family every day.
It's hard to explain if you haven't experienced it, but farming is not just a living, it is a lifestyle.
You've got to love what you do. I love farming.
I think a lot of people are very happy to know that neighbors, people like us, are the ones raising their food.
And we want our neighbors to enjoy the same product that we serve to our family.
Kentucky Farm Families.
Feeding Kentucky.
Feeding the world.
At Dan Powers GM Center in Litchfield, you'll find the area's largest selection of late model vehicles with hundreds of vehicles to choose from. And with a $500 trade assist on every qualified purchase, a broad network of lenders, low interest rates, Dan Powers GM Center in Litchfield is the best choice for your next vehicle purchase. And if you don't see what you're looking for, they will find it. Plus, the friendly professional service staff is always there to meet your needs. Dan Powers GM Center, 1517 Elizabethtown Road in Litchfield.
The Twin Lake Fast Moves. K105.
Grayson County falls tonight to Breck County by a final score of 67-46. Rundowning the scoring here from this game. First for the visiting team on the scoreboard and the victorious team, the Breckinridge County Fighting Tigers. Kavion Mitchell leads with 21 points. Justin Shrewsbury, he finishes with 18. Brock Lucas finishes with 17. 4 points for Trey Irwin, 3 for Isaac Seeger, and 2 apiece for Kason Morris and Ethan Lucas. For Grayson County, the leading scorer was Keegan Sharp. He finishes with 16 points. Nolan Schartzer with 6 points for Miles Hornbeck, 5 points for Chase Johnson, 4 points for Hunter Toms, and 2 points apiece for Chandler McCready, Dylan Horn, Braden Childress, and Nolan Hornbeck. That runs down the scoring there for both teams, but Grayson County again falls tonight by a final score of 67-46, something that you like seeing right now on the floor. Keegan Sharp and Hunter Toms are both out on the floor as Keegan Sharp is shooting right now after the game. Hunter Toms is rebounding for him. I think if you're Travis Johnston, you have to like that. If you look on the floor and you see that your players just played a game, but they're out there still shooting and playing. Sharp just shooting from the corner right now. So again, Grayson County falls tonight by a final score of 67-46. They will be back in action on Tuesday as they will travel to Muhlenberg County. Tip-off of that game is scheduled for 7:30. Our radio coverage will be broadcast on 103.9 The Moose. Again, it will not be on K105 due to Kentucky traveling to face Georgia. It will be on 103.9 The Moose. Our next coverage, though, on K105 Digital Productions will be on Monday as the Lady Cougars will welcome Owensboro to the Cougar Den here for their first game in the 2020 home regular season, as they just lost to North Hardin last night by a final score of 46-43. Of course, the storyline of that game, Kenzie Renfro is 1 point away for 1,000 for her career. So we'll be here when she hopefully hits that early on in the game, and we'll be able to celebrate that and hopefully another win over Owensboro, as the Lady Cougars had a thrilling win over them in Owensboro last year as Kaylee Masden hit a game-winning free throw with about 1.5 seconds remaining in that game to walk away with the win there. I want to thank our K105 Digital Productions crew tonight. I want to thank Cody Brock and Anna Davis. Our director was Chase Blaine. So tonight, where the Grayson County Cougars fall by a final score of 67-46. This is Sam Gormley saying, so long, everyone.